What is going on, boys? Welcome to today's second video that I'm going to be uploading a bit later on to the Team of the Week investment video. And now I just want to talk to you a bit because we're on Thursday now, and I'm probably going to title this something like Black Friday like update discussion. So I want to go back to where we started towards the start of the week when I was talking about icons. You want to be watching them all week. Now, if I show you the concept squad, you can see I've made a couple of buys. So I've gone out and found myself a Hullet and a Vieira. Now, boys, what I want to say is I've been looking at some of these cards, and some cards have actually come down again from what they were at the weekend. And then some cards have just literally stayed very steady. So I'm not really sure how those cards that have stayed steady are going to behave. So if we take a look at, let's start with Ronaldo, as we did before. Now he is down at 2.9, which is about 100k drop. If 100k, 150k, he's come down at 2.9. So that is something to think about. I'm not saying it's the time to buy for all of these cards, boys, but if you are looking for certain players in your team, like I've found and bought virgin cards, fresh cards of Vieira and Hullet, not because they were the greatest profit, but because they're down on what they have been, and I want them for my team. So that's why I've gone out and picked those guys up. So if we take a look at Pele, Pele's about the same, 3.1, so he hasn't really moved, so maybe it's not the best time to buy him. But, for example, if you want an R9, the baby R9 for your team, he's down 150k. Get involved, 2.9, not bad. Thierry Henry, what's he looking like? 1.7, okay, so he's down by about 150k, Thierry Henry. Has been sitting around about 1.85, so he is down a lot at 1.7. So maybe it's time, if you want an Henry for your team, 1.7, you get involved. Ronaldinho, 1.8 and a 1.85, hasn't really moved, so maybe not on him, maybe you wait on him. Maradona, 2.5, hasn't really moved, maybe you wait on him. But what I'm saying, boys, is some of these cards, some of these icons we have seen movements in the market this week where it might indicate it is time to buy for you guys. Maybe Lothar Matthäus, what is he looking like? So 1.6 into the 1.5s. If he gets any lower down to 1.5, that's time to buy on him, boys. That is definitely time to buy if he goes to 1.5. Now, Rio Ferdinand, 680, had not really moved too much. Now Rijkaard's been very inflated recently. 650 is just about where I would expect him to be and settle. Is that one fresh? No, someone play the game with him. Never mind. So yeah, if he stays around 650, maybe it's time to get involved on a Rijkaard, boys. Maldini, let's take a look at 1.3. It's not a bad price. He hasn't really moved too much. So, boys, now I'm just going to get into, we're going to swap the squad over. We're going to take a look at some of the gold cards and see how they're faring. Now, what I will say, boys, is it's not time to buy these gold cards yet, but I like looking at Ronaldo as a good indicator. Ronaldo, Messi, these higher tier players are good indicators on what the market's been doing. So I just want to take a look. So we'll have a look at Ronaldo, and we'll see what we're looking at. Still about 1.7, so 1.66 on a bid. So about 1.7 still, so not much movement. Again, though, boys, I do think that these gold cards are players you want to be buying tomorrow during lightning rounds. Any of these gold cards you want for your team. Now, one that is interesting to me, I want to take a look at, is Paul Pogba. Also, Arturo Vidal could be in the same selection as this, and maybe Raja Nainggolan, but he has an informed card this week, Paul Pogba. So, I believe, this is only thinking, I'm not saying it's going to be exactly the same as the rest of the gold cards for the guys who won't be in packs tomorrow. I believe their prices will still drop. Not as much as they might do, but I do believe you will still see a drop in the gold cards of Paul Pogba, Arturo Vidal, simply because people will be panicking into the lightning rounds, or they want to be buying other players. So I still would hold off buying your Pogbas and your Vidals. However, treat Pogba, Vidal, Nainggolan, any of the guys that are having informs this week, more like you're going to treat your icons. So if you see them go cheap, you buy. For example, if Pogba goes to, what did we see him at, 467 or something, I believe. If I see him at 450 today, I'm going to buy. If I see him at 440 today, I'm going to buy. treat them as icons. However, I still think they might go down a little bit in the lightning rounds tomorrow. So boys, that was a quick video. Now the message I want to get across is, don't wait. I'm just letting you know I've made some buys. Don't be too hesitant. If you're looking at some of these guys either as an investment or for your team, I'm saying that if you're taking a look out, certain players, for example your Ronaldo, example your Henry, are down like a lot of coins, 150k down for both of those guys. So boys, drop a like if you did enjoy the video, comment if you have any questions, hit me with your questions about Black Friday, do my best to answer them. Peace out boys, thanks for watching.